Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive that you're sure that you're positive? Yay! We are here. This is Patchwork Party Live. I'm Kira. We're here at Sew and Save in Racine, Wisconsin. And welcome to our December version of Patchwork Party Live. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're just going to wait for a couple seconds while everybody pops on. We're just double checking to make sure we're on the right network and everything's launching. And can you hear us? Can you see us? We're just double, triple checking everything's going right. And then we can get started because we got lots of things to show you tonight. Lots and lots. So people are starting to pop on. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for joining us. Please be sure to like us and to share us and to comment so that your name goes in. And you might win a gift card tonight at the end of the show. So please like us, share us, and comment. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Please just holler out there so we know that you're out there and say hey. Good to see everybody. It's December. Christmas is right around the corner. But today was spring.
So Jude said she can hear us.
Yay.
People said they had liked and shared.
Excellent. Thank you so much for liking and sharing. I'm glad you can hear us, and I'm glad everything's going okay. So the IT department is discussing things in the background to make sure everything's running right. And we've got lots of things to show you tonight. Christmas is right around the corner. Are y'all ready? Do you have all your sewing projects and quilting projects done? I hope so, because it's coming quick. We have a few projects here tonight that we don't have quilted because our quilters are busy getting projects ready for Christmas giving. So their quilting machines are running 24/7 to get things done. So we will wait till after the holiday to get our quilting done, but that's okay. You can see the projects anyways and see what they look like. So how we all doing over there? We doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Okay.
Just worry about your stuff.
Are we just
Worry about your own stuff.
You worry about your stuff. I'll worry about my stuff. Are we ready to start talking about things, showing things? Do we have enough people on to do that? We don't want anybody to miss anything.
I know. 45 people.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, remember to like us and share us and comment so your name goes in to win a gift card tonight. And PP20, remember, in the Patchwork Party section of our website, gets you 20% off of everything that I'm showing you tonight. And we got some good stuff, new stuff, and really, really good stuff. So, as usual, we got all kinds of things to show you tonight. I'm not even sure where we're going to start, but I'm going to put these down first of all. Let's show you a few of these little things first, and then we'll go on and show you some other quilts and things. This is just actually the start of a machine embroidery project that I'm working on, and I kind of wanted to show you how it's looking. We have the design as well as the kits for this project. It's called Snow Day, and it's by Hoop Sisters. And what's nice about Hoop Sisters is they put all of their files on a stick, ready to stick in your machine. So all you have to do is stick it in the machine, turn it on. You don't have to move it from a CD or a DVD to a stick and all that other mishmash. So all you have to do is plug and play. That's all you have to do, plug and play. And we have a fabric kit that's going to go along with this. And I should have grabbed what we're going to use for the border, but I still have to add my border that goes around. But you can see I got the fun part in the middle done. And your kits will have a little glitter for your skates. And this is for machine embroidery only. So there's not a regular sewing machine applique project. It's just if you have an embroidery machine. So that's this project. So really cute, lots of fun. It's winter, so it's not just Christmas, which is nice. You can have it out until the snow melts. Whenever the snow melts in June. Until Jones. No, we might not get any snow. Who knows? Just a little bit at Christmas and then it'll melt.
We're going to get some.
A little bit at Christmas and then it melts away the day after. That's what we're looking for.
Well, yeah. Eileen just said hello from Florida. I think
Oh, Florida. How's the snow down there? Got a lot of snow down there in Florida? This product we have been waiting for a long, long time. I think we had some special orders since like April we have been out of the invisible thread. This is the brand that I really, really like. It's YLI thread. And if you've gotten some of the invisible thread before, you can tell that the packaging is a little different. Before they had kind of on like a little mini cone, and now they have it like on a regular spool of thread, and they have it all beautifully wrapped in a little package. And so now we have this back in stock, and I took some home this weekend. I wanted to try it because it seems like they've revamped this whole thing, and I wanted to make sure that it was still as good as when it was from before. And I liked it. It doesn't break. I don't have to put in a special needle. I don't have to do anything fussy, although I do find that you can't use your needle threader on your machine. It just doesn't thread it, so you do have to thread it by hand. But other than that, it doesn't break. It tells you what type of needle to use on the back. I don't really change my needle to do it. I don't have time. So I do think that I had probably a quilting needle, and that was probably either a 10 or a 12, maybe a 14, something in there, and it works just fine. So I use it a lot to stitch in the ditch and to do quilting. So anytime I don't want my thread to show or my thread color to show. So this is a really great thread. Back in stock. Hope we can keep it in stock for a long, long time because we've waited for a long time to get this back in. So that's that.
Hey, just by the by, there's like 73 people.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, maybe just do another piece.
Thanks for joining. Yep, thanks for joining us tonight. Make sure that you like us and share us and comment so that your name goes in to win a gift card tonight. And don't forget that anything that I'm showing you tonight, PP20 gets you 20% off of your sale tonight online or when you come into the store this week. So all of these little items that I'm showing you tonight, 20% off, PP20. Yes? Special laundry instructions for this?
Probably.
For this? It's just a nylon thread. I've washed things with, yeah, no. Yeah, just wash things as you usually do. I mean, all of my quilted things, well, my quilts, which I probably wouldn't use this on, but my quilts, we throw in the wash all the time because the cats are all over it. And I throw them in the wash, do a regular wash, throw my quilts in the dryer, switch them out on my bed all the time. Table runners and things like that. You know what? I kind of just throw those in the wash too. Nothing special. And I use them all the time because I have everything covered with stuff. So, yeah, I don't do anything special when I do laundry. And everything turns out just fine. 3 kind of new. This is not a real new, but the side hustle and the 2 big totes. 2 new by Annie bag patterns. So really fun and great patterns. So she's always coming out with something new, as we know. She always has something new in the hopper. And those 2 are the newest. And then this one, the Hot and Heavy, is a great bag for your little mini irons. A lot of you have bought those mini irons and you bring them back and forth to class. So it holds like the new little mini irons that we have. So it's big enough to hold those. So the Hot and Heavy ironing bag is perfect for bringing your irons back and forth to class or to retreats and things. So really fun, simple bag to use for that. And I think
Karen says those are cool.
they are very cool. There's 2 sizes. I was going to say there's two sizes in one. So the large one is 9 by 13 by 7. So I think that would be like a regular size iron. And then there's the small, which is 7 by 10 by 5.5. So very cool. And if you look at these, not those 2, but this one in particular, they made their bags out of the new Tula Pink fabric. So this is Tula Pink's Untamed. And we have it all. And it's so bright and beautiful. Lots of neon colors. you want to come down and take a close look at these because they're
Better,
very cool.
Several people were saying, I spy Tula.
You do see Tula. Very, very pretty. And we have her next line. If you've seen her anniversary line that's coming out, and it's called, can't remember what it's called. But it's very pretty, and that one will be coming out in April. And so we have this entire line. It will make some fabulous bags and some beautiful, beautiful quilts. So I have a bag planned for that, but just haven't gotten to it yet. So hopefully over the holiday, I'm going to get that done. Cool. So yeah, so if you haven't seen like this one, I think I'll pull it out so that you can see how pretty the flowers are on this. We have an extra wide for your backs, but this one and the other one are probably one of my favorites. So here's one. It might be upside down, but that's okay. It's a flower. Look at the fabulous color and look at the beautiful flower. It is just awesome. The detail in all of her things are really amazing. This one is more floral than animal, because, you know, usually she has a lot of animals and things in her fabric line, so they're a little bit out there sometimes, and this is just floral. So I think this will...
Bright though, right? It's bright.
It's very bright, almost neon. Cool. It's really, really cool. The colors just jump right out of the fabric. I don't know if the camera does it justice and the Facebook does it justice, but come in and see it. It is super, super cool. I have a project that I think planned, and hopefully right after our next patchwork party, join us in January. Hopefully I'll have it done because it's going to be really cool. And I think you'll really like it. So Tula Pink, untaped. It's really, really pretty. So stop in and check it out in person. Joe's going to go over it again so everybody can see a close-up. So that's that. I'm going to come back around. It's really, really cool. These checks are unbelievable. How bright they are.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Really crazy pretty. I'm going to kind of pull out this this houndstooth one too. Look at how the colors go through the houndstooth. They're kind of like at an angle. Yeah, they're very cool. It's amazing.
They're very crisp too, you know?
Yeah, they are. They're very, yeah. They're not muted in any way, shape, or form.
91 people on, by the way.
Yay! Hello, everyone. All right, that's not going in, and I'm ruining the bowl.
Don't do that.
Okay, we're going to put that right there. That'll be fine. Just fine. Okay, I have 2 books. I'm not sure if I showed you this one last month or not. I don't think I did. I don't think it came in time. But let's look at this one first. This is called Just 2 Charm Pack Quilts. So it's a new book, and it has charm packs. It's just charm pack quilts. So quilts made out of charm packs. How many of you have a charm pack at home? Raise your hand. Your husbands are probably wondering why you're raising your hand in the middle of your living room. But lots of really, really fun projects in this book. Just kind of page through so you can see some of the projects. You're welcome to come in and take a look at the book. But this book is 20% off this week. PP20 gets you 20% off of the Charm Pack book. So lots of fabulous, fabulous projects in here. All kinds of them. 16 projects in the book total. So we'll probably be doing something out of these as time goes by. Do you really like it? It is really, really pretty. Pat, yeah, it is a really, really pretty book. The other book that we've been loving is our Lori Holt. Lori Holt's new book, Prairie Home. And this has, look at it, it's like an encyclopedia. It has a ton of quilts in. And I'm going to show you one that I've done already. But it's just one of those books where I looked through it when we first got it, and then I took it home and I just sat and looked through it. There's a lot of really great projects. I love this little tulip one. That's going to be next on my list, I think, of projects to make. So there's lots and lots of good ones in here. Lots of projects. lots of, and even some of the bigger projects, like maybe something like this, I might not want to tackle this whole quilt, but certainly if I did a row of these flowers and made a table runner out of it, it would be phenomenal, which just might happen, by the way. So lots of great projects. It just goes on and on and on. Really, really fun projects. The instructions are wonderful. Her instructions are always good. A lot of really good pictures, easy to understand, and a lot of strip piecing, so she's smart in that way. And you will be seeing more projects from this book as time goes by. So this is the Lori Holt Prairie Home Book. I love this project. This is a really amazing project. But okay. Love it. So on that, love this book. Love Lori Holt. As you can tell, behind us, over there, Lori Holt fabric. We have more Lori Holt fabric coming in. I don't think anything comes in until after the new year. But we have her next line coming, which is kind of, I want to call it a patriotic. Well, it is patriotic. It's going to be red, white, and blue, and some other colors. So it's going to be fabulous. So behind that is all Lori Holt fabric, and we're always ordering new stuff, and we're always running out. So as long as you guys love it, I mean, I'm going to love it probably forever, but as long as you guys love it, we will keep getting it. So I'm going to have you come over here, Joe, and just look at this quilt project. There's still little fuzzies on it. I'm trying to get those off. And this is one of the projects that we did not get to the quilter because she ran out of time. She doesn't have time to get any more of our stuff done because she's getting quilts done for Christmas. So this is in the Lori Holt Prairie book, and we have kits for these. It is called Tree with Stars. Tree with Stars. That's a pretty inventive name for this project. But it was a fun project to do. There you go. I don't know why she has the... It's not 12 by 26. She was doing these at the end. I think it's probably, I want to say it's like 47 by 49. Yeah, it's something like that. It was 47 by 49 when I was doing it. So, yeah, so she's got a whole bunch of the projects in there that are about this size. And we have a nice square table, so I always throw this on a square table. Or even if you have a long table, sometimes it's nice to kind of put it at an angle and throw it on your table too. You don't have to have a great big long table runner just because you have a big long table. This really kind of breaks up a table and really makes it look really nice. Over the back of a chair or a couch or at the end of the bed is going to be really, really pretty. But this was fun to make. The trees were really fun. So it was a fun project. So it's going to get to the quilter pretty soon. So can't wait to see it all quilted up. It'll be fun. So we'll show it to you again next month. Yes, we have more. Yes, we have more coming. We sold out of our first batch, and we have a whole bunch more coming. You betcha. Yep. So order yours so your name gets put down, and as soon as they come in, we'll get them out to you. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, it should not say out of stock. So, okay. So if you go online, we fixed the website so that you can order this book, and the quilt. Obviously, the quilt project we still have plenty of the kits for this. So if we run out of books, we have more coming in. There's an unlimited amount of books available, so you'll get one. You might have to wait a minute till it gets here, but yeah, refresh your page if you have tried to order and it says sold out. Refresh your page. You might have to start over, go out and start over again, that kind of thing. Yeah, she's having some issues getting things. It's a little slow, but hang in there. Refresh your page, and eventually we'll get it. We'll get it for you. So this little one, I'm just going to do a little demo tonight on this little project. This is a Kansas Trouble project. It's Pick More Daisies. So really, really fun, cute little project. Again, just a nice little square project. We also have a table runner project out of this fabric that we're going to do, so we'll show you that next month, and this one again after it gets quilted. Tonight I'm going to show you how to do this little inner border. It looks like it's a lot of work, doesn't it? You're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. But it was a lot of fun, and you use a charm pack to do it. So you need one charm pack to do this entire border. So it's going to be a lot of fun, super easy to do, and it turns out really good. I like how it just kind of is very scrappy looking and a lot of fun to do. So Pick More Daisies, we have kits. They include what you need for the border. And this one I think includes, I thought we were going to include the backing, but don't quote me, not sure. It's called Pick More Daisies and Kansas Trouble. So we're going to do a little demo on that in a little while. So we're going to come back up here, and then we're going to look down here. Joe's going to love this fabric. This is called NASA. NASA. It's space. It's space, the final frontier. So I don't know where to start. So first thing you need to know is that in the dark.
Sweet.
Not only is it space, but it's glow in the dark space. So that's even better. So I'll pull out a few, and we have some kits that we're going to be doing. So just really cool kind of little sayings, or I don't know what you want to call them. So one says innovating for the benefit of humanity, all kinds of space vehicle, one giant leap for mankind, all kinds of cool things. Yes. I'm not sure if they're in there as just patterns or if she put them all in the kits. But yeah, you can just get a pattern for that. Let's see. Another one. This is really cool with the space shuttle on. And then all this white stuff is all glow in the dark.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's very cool. So there's the space shuttle. Let's see. So there's panels. So there's this long panel, which is really pretty cool. And then all the little stars and things are all glow in the dark, which is really cool. And then we have this one, and this is called Outer Space. And it's a big panel. It's about a yard. So it's going to make a nice size quilt. So we're going to have some kits of this. So we'll have this with, I think there's 2 or 3 borders going around it. I think 3. 3 borders going around it. So we'll be popping that together. So really, this is really kind of cool. Yeah, it'll take us a week to get this in.
Instructions on how to make a spacesuit.
Yes. Yes, everything you need to know to make a spacesuit. All the little parts. It's really pretty cool. Okay, good. Okay, then I'm going to have you come over here, and I'm going to show you a little quilt that we made. Over here is a little rocket ship quilt. So here's the rocket ship, and then, of course, all of these stars all around the rocket ship and in the rocket ship as well glow in the dark. So it's kind of cool. It tells the name of the little star constellations or whatever. Yeah, very cool. Yes, the rocket kit, this kit is ready to go. Not quilted, but it is ready to go. And you can make it a little bit bigger by adding a border around it. It's 42 by 56. So you could add, there's a lot of really cool fabrics that part of the line that you could add to make it a little bit bigger if you wanted to. But this part is all quilted up and ready to go for you. It's really pretty cool. We love this fabric. Really sweet. And what simple fabric. So all these squares are cut and in your kit ready to go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so all the little, yeah. So you're starting out with like a charm pack. And then these are just half square triangles.
Very cool.
Yeah, so super fast, easy project to pop together and really, really fun. So that's our NASA fabric. Did we need to see any of the other ones close up? Or just go over them one more time maybe? I don't know.
If you want.
Just one more time. Show everybody one more time. So really cool. Get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, and wow, glow in the dark just like throws it over the top. It's really cool in the first place, but even cooler because it glows in the dark.
We don't have any patterns left, but I'll leave a note for you to order
we will order more daisies. Just let us know. We'll put your name down for one, and we'll order more of the daisy patterns. Not a problem. Okay, I'm going to kind of pop that aside. All righty, let's talk about this. This is amazing, you guys. So I know a lot of you are getting ready to do Stripology class. Are getting ready to do our Stripology Quickies Club. And do y'all know about it? I have to tell you about it again. Tell us again. Okay, so we are doing a club next year based on this book, Stripology Quickies. Stripology Quickies. And it is a book just chocked full of fabulous patterns. There's 16 in all. I've picked 12. And every month we're going to do a different quilt. Yes, a different quilt. Remember, the name of the book is Stripology Quickies. So they go really fast, really easy, and they use these Stripology rulers. So every month you're going to need the Stripology XL ruler. And that's this big one. The big one. The big one. XL. Stripology XL. We have more of those on order, and we order them all the time. So this ruler you're going to use in January, and you're going to use it every single month. Okay? That's your first one. Then in February, you're going to use the great big one, and then you're going to use this one. Ta-da! You're going to use this one, which is called Stripology Squared. Okay? Yes, and that's the whole deal. And I'm going to show you all kinds of different ways to use these rulers. I know you've used them to cut like 2.5-inch strips or 1.5-inch strips, but they do a lot more. And especially since these are probably not our least expensive rulers, so you want to get the most use you can out of them. And some people have a little problems getting used to using them. So I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to give you some hints and tricks and tips, and I'm going to show you how to do all the quilts every single month. And this class will meet the first Monday of every month starting in January. So January 6th is going to be our first class. I'll show you that quilt in just a minute, but first I want to show you these ruler bags that we just got in. I love this ruler bag. This ruler bag, this is called, don't remember. Something, it has a cute name, Topology or something. Look up so it's made for your Stripology rulers, and it has a cute catchy name, but it's made for your Stripology rulers. As you could see, I pulled my ruler like right out of this back pocket, and this is a big ruler. And every time I bring this, I've taken this to retreats, and I bring it back and forth to the store to do classes and things. What is it called? I knew it started with a T. Duh. Totology. Totology for your Stripology. Yes, good save. I look up that name. It's a cute name. Totology for your Stripology. So I've been carrying these rulers back and forth, and I know how clumsy I am, and I know it's just a matter of time before I break this ruler. And so I've been really concerned about it as I bring it back and forth to classes and retreats and things. So the Totology ruler is made for your Stripology rulers. So you can see that this one fits right in this pocket. And then when I flip it around, I know, this pocket is made for the next ruler that you're going to need, which is the Stripology Squared. I always forget the names. Stripology Squared, and then down here, the other two Stripology rulers fit right into this pocket down here. So that you have the Stripology Quarter Mini and the Stripology Squared Mini. All of those fit right in these pockets. And so you can store all of your rulers in here. So I'm just going to store these in here so I can just slide it and set it right next to my cutting table at home. I've got them all together. I know where they are. I know they're safe. They're not going to break. And then all I have to do is pick this up, take it to class with me or to a retreat, and I'm good to go. So it has that. And then there is some other little Stripology things that I can keep in here. I have my little spray bottle that can go in there because we need our best press with us whenever we're stitching. And then on the inside, it holds a nice, great big cutting mat. So I have a cutting. I actually have probably just about. So I have 2 sizes of cutting mats, and I could put my wool mat, pressing mat in there as well. So this would keep everything all together, keeps it safe. So hopefully I don't break it, and it's all together whenever I go to class. And it comes in 2 fabulous colors. It's this kind of purple for my purple people, and then this kind of aqua or teal color. So 2 color waves, keeps your book, keeps everything safe, keeps it all together. And I am so happy to have this because I'm always schlepping these things back and forth, and I know I'm gonna break them. So now I have it all together in one spot. Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it's not super expensive. So it's a good thing to keep those rulers safe. Yeah, because they're pretty expensive. Okay, so we talked about that. We talked about that. Let's go over to this side. Over here. So here is the first collection. Yes? We're not doing quickies online. We are not able to do quickies online. Yeah, not this time around. Maybe next time. But we have a class. So hopefully they can come to class. So this is the first collection of the Tim Holtz Palette Club. So many of you joined the Palette Club and either are getting every month either fat quarter packs or half yard packs or 1 yard packs of these fabulous fabrics. So these are limited edition fabrics. So once they're gone, they're gone. They won't be available again, so you won't see them again. So they're very special and limited edition. So these kind of pinky, grayish fabrics were the first of our collection. Jules, having a problem with the lights. It's too quick. Okay, there it goes. It's not cooperating. So 10 fabrics. You can get charm packs or fat quarter packs. So there's no further discount on these. If you are interested in getting these fabrics and getting them at a discount, you can do so, but you need to join the club. And then you can get there's a variety of clubs that you can join to get these fabrics every month when they come in. So we had a little delay in getting the first grouping, but the next grouping is probably going to be here by right after Christmas. And so you can still join the club. Yep, you can look at these. There's, again, there's no further discounts on these. Only the people that are part of the club get the discount, but you certainly can buy the fabrics because they are really, really cool. You know, it's Tim Holtz. He has, he has kind of that kind of shabby, not really shabby chic, but kind of, this is really cool. It's kind of like an old, Yeah, just a lot of like vintage kind of, steampunk kind of thing. But this is really, Joe's like, that's my grandma. I don't think so, honey. It's just really, really slick fabric. So this is kind of like an old. Yeah, he just does a lot of old.
Are those postcards or?
Yeah, they might be postcards or letters. Or steam trunk, labels.
Yeah,
shipping labels from steam trunk. And then there's always kind of just a plain one. Look at how cool this one is. He always has this kind of old watermarked or spotted fabric.
Yeah, it looks old.
Yeah, it does look. He's got
feature.
Yeah, he does all that old kind of looking stuff. So it's very cool. So this will be coming in here, stamps. So it kind of has that kind of old letters, and he has a lot of detail in everything he does.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. Let's see.
That would be neat to make a quilt of that.
It'll be very neat. Letters, just kind of like different, like typesetting letters and things like that.
Little tiny one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really big into all that. So it really comes out nice. This is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just really, really neat.
So
So-
that all goes together.
And it all goes together. And the next grouping that comes in will blend with this as well, so you can use it all together. So a lot of people are using these for their Stripology Quickie class. All of the projects in the Stripology Quickie book are either fat quarter or half yard friendly, and all of the quilts you can make either from a crib size to a king size. So all the different sizes are in there. So you really can kind of pick and choose what you'd like to do. So on that theme, on that thought, if you look straight back at this quilt back here, this one, the fabric is called Floribunda. Joe's going to run over. Run, Joe. Careful, don't trip on the cord while you're running. So this is called Floribunda, and this quilt is called Colby, and it is the quilt that we will be doing in January. So that's the first Stripology Quickie project that we will be doing. Every month there will be kits available to make, so you can make one that will look just like this, or you can go through your stash and find fabrics that will work for your stash. Yeah, so again, half yard pieces and fat quarters for all of the Stripology Quickie projects. So each one takes a different amount of fat quarters, and sometimes you might need a background fabric. But fat quarters and half yards every month. So that was Floribunda. We ran out of a few of the fabrics, but we have enough of the line that we can create a really pretty quilt out of the fabrics that we still have, because I certainly didn't use them all. They're really so pretty. So we've done quite a few kits out of those, but yeah, there is. And usually that kind of quilt is not my thing, but I really like it. It really turned out cool. And people have really liked it. We've sold quite a few kits, and the fabric is just really, really pretty. So every month a kit will be available, or you can choose from your own pack. I'm sure you have just a few fat quarters or a few half-yard pieces sitting around the house that are just begging to be used in a quilt. So, yeah, it's so pretty. Yeah, perfect. So, Stripology Quickies, that's our first project in January. January 6th is the project date for that. Yeah, so that's that. So let's take a look at the tree line deer quilt. So this is another fabulous quilt. Super easy, super, super easy to do. It's 72.5 by 88.5, and the fabric is just amazing. The trees I thought were so cool, and the fabrics on the side have some deer and something else. Just deer? Just deer? Just deers. Deers and trees. So the colors are really cool. And then we added some batiks to go around it to really highlight it, and really super fun project to do. Because all you're doing is cutting big squares and doing your sashing and borders, and bada boom, you're done. And the quilting is kind of cool. It almost looks like deer antlers or something. So it's really, really neat. So that is tree line deer quilt, 72 by 88. So it's a really, really good size quilt. Pretty big.
Nice looking quilt.
It is just really pretty. Just almost look like they stamped the trees and things on there, kind of like an ink stamping. Yeah. So really, really different. So hope you guys like it too. We have kits available for that. And pick those up. Don't forget, PP20 gets you 20% off of everything I'm showing you tonight. Don't forget to like us and to share us, because your name will go in.
People saying, I just shared.
Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Grace just shared.
Excellent, thank you. We really appreciate that. Okay, why don't we flip around as long as you're back here, and we'll look at the Moo. It's called Moo Crew. Moo Crew. Great little kids quilt. Really, really fun. Susie B fabric. What is it? Yes, Moo Crew quilt. Say it 5 times fast. It's 44 by 50, so it's not real big, but you could add more borders if you wanted to build it out. We're going to do some pillowcases to go along with it, so you'll see those as they go along, but super cute Moo Crew.
That's why it's called the Moo.
Moo Crew. Moo. Yeah, it's really, really cute. Really cute. Susie B always comes up with very, very sweet projects. Awesome. So really cute, and like I said, we will be getting some pillowcases going for that as well. So, oh, that's weird. Okay, we'll get you a price for those if you're interested in that. We will get that out to you right away. I don't know what happened. I think she figured it out, but maybe she didn't write it in. Whatever. Some things happen. So let me show you a couple other things here, and then we'll come back this way. And then I'll just do my little, we have a little demo to do yet, and lots of things to tell you. So this is called Hello Spring. It was spring out today. Hopefully it will stay that way. I'm not sure. But this is just a really cute kind of it is a book panel, I think they're calling it. But it's a 3-dimensional book, and there's a picture, I think, over here, and it kind of pops up and becomes a dollhouse. So there's all kinds of little fun things on it to do. All the instructions are here and tells you everything you need to do to make it. And over here, all kinds of little things to go with it, like a tablecloth and all kinds of little things to go with it that fit inside the book, and the book closes up really super cute. So this is just a little Hello Spring dollhouse book panel by Megs and me. Really, really sweet.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, it's got a lot of really neat things. And then it's like I said, a 3-dimensional book. So this could be girls or boys. This next one is called, I think It Takes a Village. Yeah, it takes a village. So this is just a flannel, a felt panel with everything that you need to do to make these little people and firehouses. So this is the hospital. And then you have the fire department. And then you have the police department. So it comes with all these little things, and it tells you how to put it all together to make the little village for a little playmat. So really, really cute. All the instructions are in the center, and just a really fun thing. It's great to have little things like this in the car and stuff when you're traveling and things like that. So another little cute stocking stuffer gift for the little ones as we go along. I'm going to come back over here. I hope you all have it, and if you don't, that's okay, because we got more of our 40th anniversary boxes. So this last year we did a 40th anniversary bag. I have a container or 2 at home. Can never have too many.
Yeah.
We've been organizing containers in the basement. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Enjoy it. Joe's like, how many containers of Christmas things that you have? I'm like, just about as many as Halloween. So this is our anniversary container for this year. If you did it last year, you know that we had in there fat eighths. This year we have fat quarters, and the fat quarters that are in our box this year make a mystery project. And last year our fat eighths made a mystery project. So our mystery project class is going to be on January 22nd, that's a Wednesday, from 10 until 4. That's on the website now. You can sign up for that class if you want to come and make the mystery project with us. So in the bottom of your anniversary box are cutting instructions and additional yardages for borders, bindings, inner border, outer border bindings, backings, things like that, and general cutting instructions. And then when you come to class on January 22nd, you will get the pattern and we will work together on making this really fun project. If you can't make the class or not interested in taking the class, when you come in January to use your 40 on the 4th coupon, woohoo, this is the best part of this box. I don't know, there's a lot of good parts of this box, but this one is just really one that you're going to enjoy every single month, because in this little envelope are coupons for you to come in on the 4th day of the month, and you will get 40% off of one item in the fabric gallery. So not on a sewing machine or a cabinet, so I can't do that, but in the fabric gallery on fabric and notions and rulers and stuff like that, all kinds of good stuff. You can get the backs for your quilts. A lot of people get backs for their quilts at this time. So lots and lots of things that you can use your 40% off coupon for, only on the 4th, and you got to have your coupon. No coupon, no discount. That's the way that goes. So only on the 4th. If the 4th falls on a holiday or on a Sunday when we're not open, then we will usually have you use your coupon on the 5th. And it will tell you right on the coupon, and if it's not on the 4th, it'll be in red. So you can't miss it. So this is a great coupon. If you're looking for a good Christmas gift for somebody this year, this box is a great gift to give, because this is the gift that keeps on giving all year round with that 40% off coupon. Also in here we have a little notepad, and then we have another little special box in here. This little box has a little mini charm pack and fabrics to make a table runner. So this has everything you need to make a table runner in this little itty bitty pack. So you get 2 projects in your mystery box, and as well as your 40% off coupon. So this is a great project box to get. Ladies are starting to collect the boxes. So next year I think we're going to do the boxes again so we can kind of keep collecting. A lot of people are also using their fat quarters in here. There's 10 fat quarters in here. So a lot of the ladies are using their fat quarters for their Stripology Quickies projects, because it works perfect for that. We have a lot of these made. If you don't see one that you like, you can tell us what kind of fabric you would like, and we can curate one for you. You can tell us, I would like batiks. You don't have any batiks out. Can you make one of batiks? Can you do a Lori Holt one? Can you do and our answer will be yes, and we will put one together for you. So these boxes are out and available. We've got all kinds of them. I just ordered some more, and we've got a nice stock of these. So come in and get these, because our first coupon will be on January 4th. So you don't want to miss that. Then a lot of the ladies were asking if we were just going to have plain boxes available, and the answer to that question is yes. So we have just plain boxes that you can add to your collection, and these are really great for putting projects in. I've been carrying my projects back and forth. It's a great size you can put a whole quilt project in here, and a pretty good size one. So these project boxes are on the website. There is no further discount on those, because we don't get these at any special discount. So there's no special discount on these, but you can add to your collection with this. So that's the 40 on the 4th anniversary boxes. Awesome. Got that? Any questions on that? I think a lot of people know about it. A lot of people have gotten them, but there's still people picking them up. So we've got a lot of boxes available, and you can pick yours up on Saturday, because Saturday is our Customer Appreciation Day, a day you are not going to want to miss. We've got tons of food, lots of fun, lots of people coming in. I think there might be a couple demonstrations going on, all kinds of great things happening on Saturday from 10 until 2. That's Saturday the 14th, 10 until 2. I'm marking that off on my slip that I told you about that because I didn't want to forget. Lots of great, did I say good food?
You did.
Lots of good food. Lots of good wine?
Drinks?
No. No.
Next door.
Unless you, yeah. Oh, the boxes this year are $94.99, and there's no further discount. Only $94.99.
Right.
What did I say?
$95.99.
$95.99. It's a great deal. You're gonna save a lot of money by just having your 40 on the 4th coupon. So, and yeah, it's a good thing. It's an awesome thing, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're having a lot of fun with it. We enjoy making them, and we hope you enjoy getting them. And some people are getting them for Christmas, and I know who you are. Oh, I won't tell, though. Okay, so customer appreciation, be there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll probably have a little something on sale for you, too. Okay, so that's Saturday. On the following Monday, which is the 16th, is our So What Club. Our So What Club meets the 3rd Monday of every month, and December is no different. So we meet every month, and I show you all kinds of new things, and we work on a block of the month. And our block of the month of this coming year is going to look like, are you ready? Ta-da! It's going to look like this. So this is this year's block of the month. It's called Blue Skies. Yay! So I think it's a really cool quilt. I hope you like it. So the way we play this game is that every month when you get your block done and you bring your block to club to show us, excuse me, you will get your next block for free. Awesome, right? So,
That's those ones where you show them, right?
Uh-huh.
Pulls them up. Those are
I don't
cool.
know if you've seen that on our Facebook page. I'll kind of scan over the class, and you'll see all kinds of ladies holding up their blocks. That's what they're doing. That's So What Club, and that's our block of the month. So I just wanted to show you, this is the first block for the first month, and this is
So somebody was asking, this is for 2025, right? Or
2025. So you can come in December, this month in January. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be getting our fabrics together, getting things ready, and kits going. We're doing it a little bit different this year than we did it last year. This is what your first block looks like. So you will need, in the end, 4 main fabrics. So these are going to be my 4 main fabrics for the entire year. Okay? So this one is in blue, so there's 4 different blues in that quilt. So I have 4 different fabrics that I'm going to be using in my quilt. And these are all Lori Holtz fabrics.
oh, they'll be cool.
That's going to be really, I think it's going to be really pretty. So,
It's bright.
it is bright, but this is not everybody's thing. Not everybody loves this. So what you can do is tell us what fabric line you would like to make your project out of. We will pull together 4 fabrics. We'll put your name on them, and these will be your 4 fabrics for the entire year. And every month you'll get a little chunk of these to do your next block. So like this month I only needed 3 of the fabrics. So you would only get 3 fabrics for the first month. Bring your block in, finish the next month, and we'll give you the next set of your fabrics for your next block for free. Okay, so you will have to add your background. So this is going to be my background. So these fabrics you'll get, and then you're going to add in your background, your borders, and your bindings. Okay? So this is, we're going to start working on this. We're probably not going to start actually sewing it until February, but we're going to get together. You can pull your you can pick out 4 fabrics on your own, or you can have us pick it for you because you want some contrast between your colors and things, and some people have a hard time with that, but they just say, well, like, give me the Tula Pink fabric and pick out 4 that are going to be really good together in the quilt and go for it. Or I want batiks, or I want, whatever. Tim Holt. You could use the Tim Holt fabrics that just came in. Yeah, so you could do that. So that's kind of how our block of the month will work at the So What block of the month. And that's the third Monday of every month in the store from 10 until noon. I also do a video every month showing you how to do your block. So for some of the ladies who are gone to Florida or wherever the people go in the winter, they can still follow along and do things and be part of the group. And I show you how to do all of the blocks via video as well as in class during the class time. Bailey helps a lot. Yeah, we need a tranquilizer. A kitty tranquilizer for when mommy starts to quilt. So any questions on that? How that works?
Do they sign up or something?
Yes, you can. Yes, you sign up. So I think it says, So What block of the month 2025. It's not in the Patchwork Party section of the website, but it is online, and you can do that. If you type in So What, it'll probably come up. 2025. Or 2025. There's not too many things that are 2025. So yeah, we can help you through that. All of that whole thing. So come to Club on a week from today and find out more, and we'll get you hooked up. So December and January, we're going to kind of get things going, and then we're going to just fly and have fun from there. So I hope you can join us. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good learning experience. You learn all kinds of new things, new techniques on how to make your blocks just right and that sort of thing. So I hope you can join us for this. Okay, any other questions on that? Okay, so much fun. Okay, so what else have I got to show? Oh, I was going to show you how I did this little border on the Pick More Daisies quilt. That little patchwork, that little checkerboard border that looks like it would take you forever to get done. But it doesn't. It goes together super duper fast. Super duper fast, super easy. So I told you about So What Club. I want to make sure I get everything. I told you about the Mystery Club. I told you about, okay. I have one other thing I have to tell you about before we leave tonight. So as I indicated earlier, that little border is made out of charm squares. So that particular border is made out of little 5.5-inch charm squares. And then as I was doing this and working on it over the weekend, I thought, you know what? I think I started a project a long, like 10 years, maybe even 15 years ago, using squares and making 9 patches, because that is actually what you're going to be making. You're going to make 9 patches, and then you're going to sew those 9 patches together to make your border. So I went up in the attic where all beautiful projects go to take a break. Hopefully just not die. Joe said die. No, hopefully not die. Just hopefully to take a break until it's their time to reemerge and become a beautiful quilt. So I went up there, and boy, did I look at what I found. In a bin, in a plastic bin up in my attic, I found this beautiful little container. I should just pop them out. Look at all these little 9 patches that I made. I made these little 9 patches out of squares of fabric. Not little itty bitty squares like this, but out of larger squares. Aren't they? They're pretty cool. If you know these fabrics, these are pretty old fabrics. They're kind of reproduction fabrics in the first place, but aren't they cute? They should be something. What they're supposed to be, I don't know, because I couldn't find the pattern. But I do have these little squares. And then I had these other little squares like right by there. So I'm not sure what these were going to be in relation to these. But I think I'm going to figure something out, and I think I'm going to finish making my little squares. I have 62 of them. And then in this plastic bag, I have the start of enough to make 100. And out of each of you put 2 squares together. Out of those 2 squares, you end up making 2 little 9 patches. So, and they don't take that long. So this process of making these little ones is a little different than this one. So let me show you the 2 different ways, and when you get the pattern for the daisies, the instructions on how to do this is in the daisy pattern. This one, if you're interested in doing this, we have a little 9-patch pattern that you can purchase to do these little 9 patches using these kind of squares. But to do the ones out of the charm squares, the first thing that I did is to cut my strips, and I have dark strips, and then I have a set of light strips to make my different colored 9-patch. So on these 9 patches, there's only 2 colors. On the 9 patches over here, this is a 9-patch right here, and all the fabrics are different fabrics. So can you see how that works? So these are all different. These 9 fabrics are all different. Okay? But on the other little 9 patches, there's only 2 fabrics. Okay? So to do this one where they're all different like this, the first thing you do is take it. I don't have a long enough ruler, but this one will be fine. You're going to take and you're going to cut your little strips, and your little strips are going to be 1.5 inches long. So you're going to cut all these charm squares, and I would line up about 4 of them, stack about 4 of them, and line them up and trim them. And I get a little bit bigger ruler, but you can cut 3 1.5-inch strips out of, come on, line back up again, out of 1 5-inch charm square. Okay? And get that. So mine are actually going to be 1.5 by 3.5. So then I would stack these up. And I have my little 3.5-inch ruler, and I would trim these down to 3.5 inches. Okay, flip it around. This would be a great time to use your rotating mat to do this, and trim these down to 3.5 by 1.5. So that's what all of these strips are. Okay, so then at that point I started and I took, because they're all random and they're all jumbled up, these I just took all of the dark ones and put them in a pile over here, and I took all of the light ones and I put them in a pile over here, and then I sewed 2 of them together. So I would start by just sewing 2 together all the way along. Okay? And then in the instructions, it tells you how many of the dark, light, dark ones you need, and how many of the light, dark, light you would need. So I kind of set those aside. So I think there was like 27 of one and 50 something of another. So I just kind of separated those out, and then I went on and I added my next strip to either make them light, dark, light, or dark, light, dark. Okay, so you end up with 2. Okay? So then at that point, once I've got my sets, then I just take them and I'm going to trim them again. So now I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to trim it by 1.5. And I'm going to trim here and here, and then over here again, and oops, over here again. So you're going to get 2 strips, 1.5-inch strips out of all of these. So then at the end, I'm going to have a whole stack of ones with 2 lights, and I'm going to have a big stack of ones with 2 darks. Okay, big stack on either side. Here's another one that goes like this. And so then I would just start pulling them together and either making some, then I would start sewing them together so that I had some that had 4 lights or 5 lights and 4 darks, or I would flip them around to make them so that there were 5 darks and 4 lights, so that you'd get a variety of both. And it tells you how many of these you need to end up with and how many of the other ones you need to end up with. So, you know, because you're going to alternate those and sew them together. So when I sewed these together, I would do it so that I would have different fabrics going all around this, so that it was all mixed up. So just kind of, I just put them in stacks and I kind of pulled them so that I had a variety of fabrics in each 9 patch. Okie dokie. Sound good? And I would press all of my seams toward the dark so that they would always nest together. So these made 3.5 inch 9 patches when you were done. Really cool. So this is just a little bit different because these are all a different color, where these are just 2 colors. So let me show you how to do that particular one. So everybody get how that works? It's really super simple. You're using your charm pack to get a whole bunch of variety of different fabrics so that you can kind of have that mixed up kind of scrappy look in your border. So that, and it really went together super fast because you're just kind of sewing strips and then you're cutting them all and then you're sewing them all. So it went fast and it was fun to do. Just turn on a movie and off you go. So now to do these little guys were a little bit different. And I have my whole little stack here. So to do this to make these itty bitty ones, I started out with, I think this is a 3.25 inch, a 3.5 inch square. So these are going to be a lot smaller. And on this one, instead of cutting strips, what I do is I sew 1/4 inch down each edge, down these 2 edges, right here and right here, 1/4 inch. Okay. Then I take this and I cut this at, I know I'm going to screw this up. I cut it at 1 inch. I cut here, and then I cut on this side. And the 1 inch goes along the raw edge. And I'm going to end up with these 2 strips left. I'm going to come over to my ironing board and I'm going to press these to the dark side. I was going to press all of this to the dark side. Okay. I throw a little best press on there. There it goes. Throw a little best press on there so I get a nice flat seam. Everything goes to the dark side. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to come along and I'm going to make a light, dark, light, and a dark, light, dark. So I'm going to add the light one to this side. And yes, this is bigger. It's Kitty Wampus. So I'm going to start on, I'm going to make a Kitty Wampus 9 patch, and it's going to be okay. And then I'm going to add this one to this side. Okay, so then I'm going to have some that are going to be dark on the outside and some that will be dark on the inside. Okay, I'm going to sew these on like I did. Do I have to flip this over? Okay, so then I'm going to sew them on and they're going to look like this. So I have one with the dark on the inside, light on the outside, one with the dark on the outside, light on the inside. It's all pressed toward the dark so that when I lay this on, and I have a big side and a small side here, and a small side and a big side here. The big sides are going to line up, and my little kind of channel, my center channel, is going to line up just going to fit and nest right inside of itself because I've pressed toward the dark. Then I'm going to sew down these 2 edges. I know, crazy, right? So I'm going to sew down these 2 edges, which I did right here. So I have my long sides here. Here's my little center. Here's my short side. Sewed it again down these 2 sides. Now I'm going to cut it at 1 inch over here and 1 inch over here. Alrighty. And then I will press these open. So you can see how I've got 2 parts of my little 9 patch already done. And then I will press these again towards wherever the most dark part is. I'm going to press it going that way. Okay. So I've got that done. Stay flat. I would give it a little best press, then it would be nice and flat. Now I have these 2 pieces left. So one's going to come over here, and I kind of flip it so it goes this way. And yes, it's still Kitty Wampus. That's okay. I'm going to add this one on. And then I'm going to add this one on this side. So I have 2 different 9 patches here. Okay, so I'm going to sew those together. So is that what I did here? Nope, I'm just showing how I sewed those together. Okay, so now once those are all sewed together and pressed flat, I have 2 Kitty Wampus 9 patches, kind of opposite. Okay, your positive and negatives are opposite. So now this ends up being 2 inches. I know, 2 inches when it's done. Look at how itty bitty that is. But look at the nice big piece that I have to work with. And then I'm going to cut it down to 2.5 inches. So I kind of come along.
2 inches or
2 inches. 2 inches. Sorry, 2 inches. I have a 2.5 inch ruler that I'm using to trim these down. So you can see I'm just laying this on top. I have this extra. So I just kind of lay this on top and I'm trimming off that extra big part. So this is really kind of nice because I have a little something to hold on to where this is really small. By having this extra big chunk on this end that I have to trim off, it just gives me more to hold on to. And if it's a little bit off, I can square it up a lot nicer. So now I just put my ruler here, trim off that extra, and I have,
nice.
Look how cute he is. He's so cute. And it's kind of cool, right? And now you're going, yeah, this all makes sense. And as soon as we're done and you sit down and you think about it, you're going to go, what did she do? So there's a little instruction sheet on the Patchwork Party section of our website, and it shows you how to make these cute little 9 patches.
Good.
I don't know what I'm doing with them when I'm done. Probably just, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. It'll be cute. But now I'm going to finish these because now I have like all of these to do. And I have some of these to do. So it's fun. And, you know, you do a few here and there, and then all of a sudden you've got 100. It's, I was wondering how many I would need for a king-size quilt.
A lot.
20 more years, right? Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe a little table runner, little wall quilt, but it's going to be cool. I love these. I think they're so cute, and they're so easy to do, and you're not sewing these itty-bitty, teeny-weeny squares together because you'd pull your hair out, and you wouldn't want to do it. So that's our story on that. So I have one more thing that I need. I know, it's so fun. A bazillion and one. I know. So I just want to tell you that we're planning our next Skinny Bolt sale. Are you ready for a Skinny Bolt sale? Not until after the holidays, right? January. I didn't write the date down. 27th at 6 o'clock. Live on Facebook, but we'll tell you again, and there'll be an email going out so you don't forget, because you've got a lot of great Skinny Bolts that they're putting together for us. I think I got through everything and told you about everything. If you have any questions, just email us, call us, stop in. We're happy to help you out. Don't forget about Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 14th. We hope to see you because we just want to say thank you for you supporting us all year long and being our friends all year long and coming in and seeing us and just come and enjoy the day with us. We really hope that you can do that. And if you can't and we don't see you before Christmas, have a happy holiday and stay warm, stay safe. It's spring now, so it's okay. I just know it was 50 today. It's just going to be that way for the rest of this winter. Yeah, I believe. I believe. But, yeah. But in the meantime, have a wonderful holiday, and we hope to see you again soon. And have a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And see you next Monday at So What Club. And until then, bye for now. Bye. 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 Bye.